Good morning, everybody, in Miss Lazard's first period class. It is March 11 today. Fairly sunny outside. We are experiencing highs of 76 and lows of 50. So when it gets cold, stay warm out there. Thank you all for joining us in this special press conference today on Zora Neale Hurston's novel, Their Eyes Were Watching God. This book has been a cornerstone of American literature, exploring deep themes of not only love, but also independence and identity. Today we have three distinguished experts who will help us break down its significance. Now, let's begin. Dr. Jonny, how many scholars have praised Hurston's novel for its exploration on self-discovery? Could you expand on that? We're done.
One of the most profound themes in Their Eyes Are Watching God is self-identity and personal growth. Janie Crawford's journey is one of self-discovery as she navigates love, independence, and societal expectations. At the start, Janie's grandmother instills in her that the belief that security rather than happiness should be her goal, but as the novel progresses, Janie learns to define happiness on her own terms. A pivotal moment comes when Janie, after years of living under Joe Stark's control, finally finds her voice. She tells him, "You ain't the Jody I run off down the road with. You're what's left after he died." This marks a turning point where Janie asserts herself, proving that her journey is about finding her own power rather than being defined by others.
Very fascinating, Dr. Jonny. Thank you for that. Another major theme in the novel is love and relationships. How does Hurston challenge traditional ideas about love?
Hurston presents love as something that must be experienced on one's own terms. Janie's three relationships, Logan Killick's, Joe Stark's, and T-Cake, each represent different kinds of love and control. With Logan, love is about obligation. With Joe, it's about power. But with T-Cake, Janie finally finds a love that feels natural and freeing. However, Hurston does not romanticize love entirely. The novel shows that even the best relationships come with hardships, as we see with T-Cake's jealousy and eventual tragic fate. It's still, by the end, Janie does not mourn T-Cake in despair. She embraces her memories of him as a part of her journey, reinforcing the idea that love should empower and not confine.
That's another great point. This novel was groundbreaking, especially for its portrayal of a Black woman's independence. Mr. Stanley, can you discuss its historical significance for us?
Certainly. When Hurston wrote Their Eyes Were Watching God in 1937, Black women's voices were often silenced, both in literature and in society. Janie's story was revolutionary because it centered on the Black woman's journey to self-fulfillment rather than struggle or survival alone. Hurston herself was part of the Harlem Renaissance, a movement celebrating Black art and culture, yet her work was criticized by male writers of the time, like Richard Wright, who thought it wasn't political enough. However, Hurston's focus on personal agency and Black joy was radical in itself. Today, the novel is celebrated for its contributions to both feminist and African American literature.
Thank you, doctors, for those insightful perspectives. Their Eyes Were Watching God is a timeless novel that continues to resonate with readers today. It reminds us that the journey to self-discovery is never simple, but it is always worth pursuing. That concludes our press conference today. Thank you, Ms. Lazard's class, and we'll see you again in the future. Have a nice day.